Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of our superhero paint nights. Let's get to it. Okay, so for this next one, I'm going to be doing the Batman symbol. And so what I did was I found a logo, paper one, online, and I'm going to be using that first as my outline. So the part here that's white will really be yellow, and of course the Batman actual symbol will be black, and all background I'm going to have gray, kind of keeping it a little bit old school. I can even go even more old school comic book, and instead where I'm doing black, you could do blue and a sort of lighter gray blue for the background, because that's the original color scheme. So to make my gray, I'm just going to mix a little bit of black and a little bit of the white on one of my lids. I'm just going to hold this down as tight. You could also, you could tape it, but you have to be very careful as to not accidentally paint over the tape. Alright, so after you let the gray dry a little bit, I know the shape looks a little bit rough, but I could smooth that out later. So what I'm going to do is now out of my logo, I actually cut out the bat symbol itself. I'm going to hold that there, and then I'm going to fill in the background with yellow. And then when that dries, I will add my bat. Let's put that right in the middle, and you can hold it as tight as paint, and you're going to use a very, very clean brush. Now with the yellow, it can be a little bit transparent, so you might have to do 2 coats, but you want to hold your stencil down. You can also freehand the bat if you wanted to. Now with the yellow done, and I have the outline at the back, I'm going to start filling it in with my black paint. For like the sharp points, I'm actually using the edge of my toothpick, because I feel like I have a little bit more control over the edges like that. And then when I fill it in completely, I will be using my paintbrush. With the outline done, I'm just going to fill it in now with my brush. And then once again, using my toothpick, I'm just going to go outside of the yellow and outline it with the black, and sort of smooth out the edges like so, and make a sort of perfect oval for the Batman logo. And once you're done, this is what your Batman logo will look like. And then for the next one, we're going to be doing Black Widow. Alright, for this one, I'm going to be doing the Black Widow symbol. Basically, the Black Widow symbol is essentially a sort of geometric red sort of hourglass shape in the middle, surrounded by black, outlined a little bit yellow. Then you can paint the rest of the background however you like. So I'm just going to draw the hourglass shape. So I'm going to use a ruler, but once again, you could use a stencil. I'm just going to use a pencil.
Once you have the rough sketch done, you could start filling in with your red paint and even up as you go along.
And if you ever need to sort of make clear lines, you can use a toothpick, or even the back of the paintbrush could do. To sort of sharpen the lines a little. Or you can even mix mediums and wait for it to dry and use a bit of either washable marker or even permanent marker to sort of sharpen your edges, if you prefer. Alright, so once again, we'll have that dry. Luckily with this paint, it doesn't take too long to dry. I will probably do another second coat. And then we will fill in the background.
So once I paint the black circle around my sort of red icon in the middle, I'm just doing some touch-ups now. The next step is going to be outlining the black circle in yellow. So basically you just want to do a black circle around the red little hourglass in the middle. And with the black circle complete, I'm now going to outline it in yellow. Use a toothpick, but I'm actually going to use my brush. I'm just going to go along the edge with the yellow all the way around our circle. With the yellow outline all done, I'm just going to color in any of the rest of my wood square with the black. So just filling in all those empty spaces with our black paint. And once it's all dry and you added your touch-ups, this is roughly what your black widow icon would look like. I hope you enjoyed these ideas and stay tuned for the next part of our superhero paint night.